Thanks for joining this Saturday stream. Wow, there is so much that we have to go over today. Just a whole heck of a lot of new stuff happening with the game, um, and stuff going on with the CFTactics stuff. So yeah, let me start off with the shout outs as usual. We've got Dread81 in the chat. He just rejoined our Alliance server. We've got let's see. We've got Soundblast51. Welcome to the stream, good sir. We've got Maddie. We've got Classic Cheeto. Good old good always to have a cheesy cat in the house. We've got Soundwave Fireclaw, he's here. And a little bit of, seems like a low turnout at the moment, but that's okay. People will come on now, so I've got some mods in chat. Not that we've had problems with that. We've had a pretty good chat complex going over, so not a big deal there. There's Twilight, as he comes up as his ad shows up. It figures, right? Uh, yeah, we got so much to go over, and it's going to be a good stream. This might be one of the longer streams that I do this weekend. So yeah, this is going to be a fun and interesting stream, and I really wish that a lot more people were coming on, but maybe they're just lurking. So that's always good. And this is one of my new favorite coffee cups that the family bought me. Oh, it's blanking out because it's black, but it figures. But it says a fun thing to do in the morning is not talk to me. I had to have it. I just had to have it. And it's full of my beautiful dark Energon coffee mix. So yeah, let's just jump right in, because like I said, we've got a lot of stuff to cover today, and boy is it plentiful. So off the get-go, we've got another HQ19 building reveal. This week they revealed the walls. I am really digging the wall look. It does kind of remind me, because maybe I'm a big Futurama fan, but the way that the segment and the wall is laid out kind of reminds me of the Planet Express headquarters. I'm not upset by that. It actually looks really good. So yeah, I like the new wall design. Then we've got version 29 of the game, and this is going to be a lot of the announcement section today. Version 29 is rolling out for the client side of the app. So, and Dr. Claw joined. Hey, Claw, glad to see you, good sir. So yeah, I'm really liking the wall layout, and we've got a ton of stuff rolling out with version 29, and from what I had heard, version 30 of the app is going to include the total prime power. So I wanted to address that before we get into all the fun version 29 stuff. Total prime power will be released with version 30 of the client. So, but for version 29, we've got Primes 2.0, and that is the deployment and reuse of the Prime abilities, which we'll go over later in the stream. We've got collection updates, which I'll show you. We've got tons and tons of bug updates and fixes going through. We've got a lot of quality of life updates going on. So yeah, and of course this weekend, you may notice down in the left-hand corner of the stream where it says participants or participate. That's my live Discord embed that's showing the number of participants for the CFTactics Meta Makers giveaway. So hopefully we'll see that. I've seen that number climb about 15 since I set up the stream and was getting everything set up. So that's awesome. Also, during the setup of this stream, while I was getting everything configured and set up and laid out, I broke 800 subscribers. Current count is 801. So that was a big, huge milestone for me. So yeah, I had to add that in here. So yeah, thanks guys. Let's see. Claw saying it's nice to know he's not the only one that recognized the walls. Kind of yeah, yeah. I like I said, I'm not upset with it. I like the fact that it kind of looks like the Planet Express headquarters, but we still got lots more stuff to cover, and of course we've got. Oof, I got to readjust some of the things here because, like I said, we've got a lot of stuff to go over. So with version 29, the prime screen selection now sorts by prime power. You know, kind of like how the combiners do, that type of thing. Um, we've got the prime lab will now show the cleared progress settings, including stat breakdowns, rank ups, previews, and a cleaner artifact description. I'll show that to you guys later. Um, they fixed some issues around the tooltips cropping and portrait darkening. So there's been a lot of fixes going on and a lot of quality of life updates. And speaking of which, you know, we've got so much more. Now we can skip primes from the squad. You know, skip prime upgrades from the squad screen. The primes will have their own. They're included in the new collections. Wow. You know, they fixed a lot of display issues. They actually added some for the quality of life stuff. So I mean, it's been this update. You know, a lot of people are like, "What's so great about this update?" And this is laying the foundation for a lot of other stuff. Like I said earlier in the stream, you know, total prime power is going to come in at version 30. You know, so there's going to be that. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff going on. So I mean, this is good to see. It's all in the works. You know. They fixed some issues around the tooltip cropping. You can skip a prime. They fixed display issues with the prime power, showed a different value than in the prime lab than in battle. Big quality of life update we've gotten for all the labs, the prime lab, the research lab, the power core lab. Now shows a clearer at a glance information. The Prime Lab shows a building label when Prime upgrade is active, not inactive, and when a Prime is being upgraded, you know, countdown timer. The Research Lab now shows how many research slots are currently in use. That's been a big ask on the community, so glad that we have that one. The Power Core Lab now shows how many power cores we currently hold compared to the storage capacity. That's been really needed. I mean, that's been needed for a couple of years. So the fact that we finally got that together in the game, that's just huge. And like I said, I'll be showcasing all of this stuff later today. I've got links to my giveaway in the chat. That's being hosted on the TFEW server for my Meta Makers bundle. Please definitely check that out as well. And this is just part of the announcements and news that are going on with it. So there's a lot in the mix. You know, a lot of people have been saying, you know, we're not seeing a lot of updates. Here you go. We've got a lot of updates to show. You know, so I cannot really complain with that because, you know, these have been needing to happen. And back to my MetaMakers bundle. It finally went live this week, Thursday. And as you can see from the lower left, got a good number of participants signing up for the giveaway. The bots that are included in this giveaway, the bots that are included in this giveaway include Roadbuster and Halfshell, Topspin and Terramander, Swoop and Scourge, Sunstreaker and Swindle, and Firefly and Blastoff. It's a really nice overall well-rounded bundle. Got a little bit of everything. The only thing I don't have in there are medics, just because the bundle needed 5 bots, not 6 or 7. But one of the, and I didn't even realize this when I was making the bundle or putting it together, all the bots, with the exception of one, are combiner pieces. There's 2 for Ruin Nation, God Neptune. There's 1 for Optimus Maximus and Bruticus. There's 2 for that one, and there's 1 for Volcanicus. I did not intentionally go out to screw my Decepticon brethren by not including a 5th combiner piece in this bundle. I was just thinking of a well-rounded squad, and I put it together, and that's kind of how I did it. I hope that you guys who have either purchased or gotten into the giveaway have been satisfied with the bundle. At least it's giving you dupes or chances to get a 5-star or something. So yeah, I mean, I put this together because these are some of my favorite bots to use. They're not. A lot of people will say that these aren't top tier bots, but we can argue that all we want. I like Terramander in my outposts. It's just one of those really, really nice bots. People kind of were asking me, why Blastoff and Firefly? Aren't they, bum little air bots? And I was like, no, they're comparable to Starscream and Jetfire, and they're really good high DPS air bots. Why wouldn't I include them? So I would definitely I would definitely consider those, as alternatives, especially when like your Jetfire or Starscream are on cooldown. Bring in Firefly or Blastoff. They can do just really much. They can do just as much damage, if not slightly more, depending upon how they're built. Yeah, Dr. Claw saying Terramander in the outpost. Yeah, he's nasty in the outpost. A lot of people don't sit there and stop and consider that his plasma bullet can really clear one bot in the opposing team, especially if you've got a high level outpost where you're at least getting 80 to 100% of his DPS. Yeah, he can put a hurting on you, most definitely. So yeah, we also over in playtest we've got some updates for Wheelie and Crasher. I haven't updated the data sheets yet because we're still building them out. We're still working them. There's a lot, not too much left to do with them. I think at this point, they're actually in a really, really great state. They helped increase the range a little bit, so they did hear us on that. They increased the HP and DPS for both of these bots, which we'll take a look at shortly in the stream. So yeah, I mean it's been very good progress on these bots. And as most of you are aware, this weekend's event is a filler because of the version 29 rollout and the anniversary. And then we've got the event for these bots coming out, and then we've got the anniversary on June 2nd. So those are going to be some major big events. A lot of people are still stressing over the anniversary event. The Alliance um, total for the anniversary event is going to be 400K. So that Alliance families can help out their lower tiers, other alliances, and that such. It is still going to be a community event. From what I heard, they're not rolling back on the value for the community rewards. So we've got to make sure that the entire community is awesome. And yes, Cheeto, Terramander and an OP. And don't act surprised. I know you've attacked my PT base. I know you've seen them there. But yeah, so we've got this is a huge stream today. One thing I wanted to do was also build out a squad on my playtest that's based off my meta makers, just so that people can see these bots in action, so that they can have a good feel for them. And I'll even share the builds that I have for them on my playtest account. But yeah, I mean, we've got a lot to go over. We've got the new bots. We've gone over the version 29 stuff. We've gone over the giveaway. All right, Cheeto, fair enough. You'll attack me right after. What else is new? I know you like hitting my base, and I really do have to update my base layout. Radio Wave, welcome to the stream, my friend. Glad to see you. Glad to see that you're there. And like I said, I think I'll reiterate, we haven't had too many problems with my YouTube stream moderators or chats or anything like that. But I have added a number of the moderators from my Discord server to moderate my chat here for my streams and on my channel. And they're easily identifiable by the shield icon with the blue color, like Cheeto, like Twilight, like Fireclaw. I'm just taking preactive measures because my channel has been blowing up in terms of subscriptions. Like I said, even during just setting up the stream, popped 800 subscribers, so that's humongous. At least for me and this very niche channel that I have. So let's move on to some fun stuff here. We're gonna actually look at version 29 of the game. So yes, yes, Twilight, we're doing proactive safety. You know, it's better to set it up now rather than later. And, well, Dr. Claw, too bad you're not on playtest. You could try attacking Cheeto. He's got a decent base on playtest. I've noticed from his tweaks and adjustments that he's going through, and he's testing new things and new layouts and stuff. But yeah, let me address some of this new stuff that we've got going here. So, as you can see now here over at the Power Core Lab, you know, we've got the display of how many power cores we've got versus our capacity, ton of crystals, my dispatch missions. Okay, I don't have any combiners active at the moment, but I'll show that to you. The research lab, I don't have any bots in there, but no doubt we'll put some bots in there. Down here at the Prime Core Lab, you know, we don't have any primes upgrading at the moment, but as you can see now, the primes rank by power, and right now Megatronus is still my strongest, followed by Prima, followed by Solus. So they're not going by introductory time anymore. They're sorted by power, and we've got some better artifact descriptions now, a little bit easier to read with the tooltips, and you know, what are the prime artifacts, yada yada yada. And the Prime Lab is getting slowly upgraded. You're going to see this. And I mean, here's some of the tooltip fixes that we have in place. Cheeto's going to go check his base now. And then, but yeah, see, even now the tooltip's not cutting off anymore. So that's really nice in that regard. And yeah, let me show. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have it here on playtest to upgrade the Prime to show you what that looks like. But what I can do maybe is, I think all my combiners are maxed too. I'm not sure. I don't remember, to be honest. But let's see what we've got going here. Maxed, maxed, maxed. All these guys are probably maxed. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. No, he's maxed. We got a lot of maxed bases. Yeah, everything here is maxed. I should have known. Wait, ooh. Oh, I just didn't set it up. Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now. But, okay. So yeah, they're all maxed. So it's not really going to matter here on the playtest server and stuff. But this will be fun and interesting, and I've got a ton of... I've only got like 11 crystals to pop. Might do some crystal popping later. Soul's on! Yo, Soul! Good to see you, bro. Thanks for showing up. Always good to have you, bro. Always. So, yeah. Let me go show you my Meta Maker squad in action here. Because I do like this setup. And let's see, I've got Half Shell. I've got, let's see, I know he's in here somewhere. We'll just add him as we find him. Oh, well, hold on. There we go. Got it fixed. Now let's see. Scourge, he's one of mine. Okay, and then we've got, I probably should have added Breakneck to my bundle, but I felt it was kind of out there, already being used and stuff, so. And then, come on, where is everybody? They're all hiding from me. There's Terramander. So that's Half Shell, Scourge, Blast Off, Terramander. Ah, I'm missing Swindle. Got it. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I've gotten some really good feedback from this overall bundle from a lot of the players. A lot of them like it. A lot of them like the fact that it's a well-rounded bundle. You know, I'm surprised that nobody has really caught on that these are all combiner pieces, with the exception of Scourge. But yeah, let's head in here, and this is CFTactics. We never ever do anything at the suggested level. Well, I shouldn't say never ever. We seldom do things at the suggested level on this channel. But yeah, I want to just show off the squad. You know what? And I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I'm actually using these guys as a squad. So this is going to be a good little experiment. But I mean, we'll bring Terramander in there to shoot out that MDS, just like that. Oh, he didn't take it out, but, oh, there we go. There we go. We'll clear that out. We'll bring Half Shell in here to hit him over there. And then we'll take this missile launcher out with him. And, oh, I already lost Swindle. What else is new? He was one of the lower level bots I had on here, so. But yeah, you know, look at that. Cleared out a good half of the base, and all I did was lose Swindle. So not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And this build bot even had, you know, a healing zone on it. So I mean, that's kind of fun and messed up at the same time that it took it out. I'm going to use my Titan over here to attack that missile launcher. There went my Scourge. For some reason, Scourge got a little squishy. which is odd. But it's okay. And I don't like Blaster, so I'm going to Orbital Strike Blaster. Just to, ooh, wow, that hurt him big time. That was nice. Love that it hurt him bad like that. Oh, wait, my Scourge is still up. I'm just losing people left and right on this squad. Dang. Well, it's not a full squad either, so. But, you know, I love all these bots, and I use them in... Yeah, I definitely do need to level the Swindle up, and probably after this battle. But look at this. Look at this. My freaking half shell's just going nuts on this guy. I love it. That's right. Spawn those little sharkies. Eat a Blaster. Wow, he's really doing some major damage. He's probably built similarly to my half shell. This is going to be an at odds type of thing. Oh, there he goes. He finally fell. And oop, did I hit my battle boost? Apparently I did. Okay. Well, that sucked. I didn't intend to do that. But I mean, yeah, okay. So one, I overreached. Definitely overreached. Yeah, half shell didn't hear no bell. He's totally going with it. But yeah, my Swindle, I definitely got to power up here, and there he is. So we'll put him. We'll throw him into the research lab real quick, and I'll show you the new prompt for that. So yeah, so see, it's got 1 of 4 slots available, or in use, I mean. So I mean, and it's got the download time, it's got the upgrade time, and the research increase. So it's a little confusing at first if you don't know what you're looking at, but it's all there. And yeah, so here's how I kind of built these guys out. And I know everybody builds differently, which I don't have a problem with, but yeah, fine, okay. I just wanted to freaking just show it off, but alright. But here's my half shell build. I've got Quintus Prime Core on him. I've got Pterodactyl, which, as you guys were seeing in the test battle, you know, he would lose some health, but then he'd get it right back, you know. He's really nice in that regard. I've got him up at General, so he does pretty good. He's got great power. He's got great damage. He gets that damage boost from Pterodactyl. And then there's his stats there. So it's doing good. It's a really nice build in my opinion. It makes him, it can make him virtually indestructible. And then here's my Scourge. I don't have a combat on my Scourge here on playtest, but on my live one I have Singe on him, which is really good. Ooh, I should probably. I wonder if Ratbat would work really good on him. This is going to be an interesting test. I probably should have put Tyrannotron on him, or Scorpulator, but yeah. So I mean, this is how he works. He's also a general, yeah, and he's a little lower than I would expect, but he's still got good DPS, and he's still got the. Leave that shield gen uncharged. Yes, I will, Cheeto, just for you, because you're one of my favorites. I don't know. Yeah, my Swindle's out now, and you know, just to offer some challenge to Cheeto, there we go. Put my shield gen up. Thanks for saying something, Cheeto. That's what you get for trying to be a smartass. And then I've got, we just went over Scourge. Here's my Blast Off again, no combat on him. But any air or ranged companion or ranged combat will work good on him. And like I said, a lot of people really underestimate him. He's not fully up there. He's only a corporal. Oh hell! Oh the heck with it. I'll go ahead and rank him up. Get him ranked up here. Let's see what he does now. Probably does a whole hell of a lot better. There he is. That's major. We'll do general. So yeah, now he's maxed out on rank. He got a bit of an increase. He's not quite maxed out yet, as you guys can see, but that really boosted him up. All right, and then let's see. That was blast off. No, I don't care about that right now. My Terramander. And where is he? Oh, he's still at corporal. That's one of the reasons why. Let's get him boosted up here. We'll give Cheeto a challenge later when he decides to go attack me. Cheeto's been attacking my base because he's just testing it out and testing out new squads and seeing how he can exploit my base even better. And I will admit, I do actually have to update my base layout. So yeah. And wow, no wonder my Terramander wasn't doing anything. It's super low. This must be like this isn't like an old import or something, because I've invested heavily on my Terramander on live. So yeah, I'm rather surprised that he was this low. Huh. Well, we'll keep cranking him up, make him challenging. Well, that explains why he's been just so meh on the outpost here on playtest. So yeah. But now that we've got Terramander all jacked up, let's see how he'll do. What? I know I'm so. Oh, there we go. See, technical difficulties, but this one was caused by me. And hey, Spen, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. We should be seeing Smokescreen shortly. He just DM'd me and let me know that he just woke up. So hopefully we'll be seeing him soon. But yeah, oh man, that was a major update, a major increase. So yeah. He was maxed out, but he wasn't built up. So we'll have to try that squad over again. And yeah, let's see. Who should I put on him? I'm going to put. I'll put Tip Top on him. Tip Top's pretty low level at the moment, so we'll put Tip Top on him. Oh no, he's maxed. Okay, great. So yeah, we've got an 11 Tip Top, and we'll rebuild the. We'll retry this. Where the heck did my Swindle go? I know we got him out of research. Oh. So he may not be in the same place where he was. I think I passed him. Nope, there he is. Finish that up, put him back in. We'll skip. I got the coins here on playtest to do so. But yeah, that's my squad from my meta makers. Let's try it on zone 15. Breaking the CF rules, and we'll go for the suggested zone. I now that I've got a couple of these bots leveled up and built out, maybe I'm pretty sure it'll do a lot better. And we got Swindle out of research, because that Swindle was really, really low. And there we go. There we go. Getting cranked up a little bit more. And like I said, you know, we'll have to try him back in zone 16 again. And now let's see Terramander do something, because my live Terramander can take out MDSs with one shot, so yeah. There we go. This is feeling better. And let's see. I know that half shell won't target the HQ, but we'll have him go there. Oh hell, this now that the team's gotten leveled up in a little bit, and I know that we went into a lower zone. You know, but yeah, they're clearing it out. But it's fairly comparable to what we were running into on the last one, so fairly comparable. So overall, it's not really that bad of a squad. It helps when you build up your bots, definitely. Definitely. So we'll revisit that in a little bit. We'll revisit that squad in a little bit. But right now, let's change our focus over to the new bots, Wheelie and Crasher. Now, where is my Crasher? She's up pretty high. There she is. And I'll join her there. I'll put Barricade with her. My other favorite, Black Arachnia, T2 Megatron. Yeah, we'll just go with that for right now. A lot of those bots are good in pair ups. Yes, Ben, they are. A lot of my MetaMaker bots are really great with pair ups, especially Terramander and Blitzwing, who is Skylings for top spin on the Autobot side. You know, so. Uh-oh. What happened here? I think my phone just went to sleep. That was weird. That was weird. It should come back up here in a second. Nope. All right. So let's get this back up there. But like I said, hey, it wouldn't be a CFTactics stream without issues, right? But fortunately, these are my issues. I'm creating these today, so that's all on me. But yeah, so we've gotten, and let me show you guys. Here's Crasher. We now have an avatar and a profile pic, however people want to call it. Yeah, Crasher's got some stats boost this week. She's also, and that's also Wheelie for you Autobot players. Crasher and Wheelie is a great support bot. I would not say they're a frontliner. But they are definitely great in a squad. They will help clear you out. And like last week, we were soloing them on some lower level bases. This week, we've got them. We've got some updates for them. And we got a little bit of some display issues here on the playtest. Interesting, but they're arranged special with a scout. Just to let you know. So hopefully now we'll see them hop like they are supposed to in a battle. I'm gonna add 3 more bots. I'm gonna add Dinobot. I'm gonna add Demolisher, and I'm gonna add Snapdragon. Snapdragon's a really, really underrated bot in my opinion. A lot of people don't like him because he can't target the HQ. All right, and don't forget any combo of the Crasher. No, I that's why I kind of added Fellbat into, didn't I? No, I didn't. All right, you know what? We'll throw Demolisher and we'll throw Fellbat in here. For this squad, Cheeto paid me a visit, so I'll play that replay here shortly because Cheeto's a glory hound. I love that dog. I love that cat. He's cool. So we'll see what Cheeto did. Yep. Tech issues, but Spen, I've primarily I've been the cause of these issues today, so it wouldn't be a CFTactics stream if I didn't flub up something. Megatron, he finally woke up and showed up. Hey, buddy, glad to see you. Megatron, aka Patrick Bateman, in the chat, guys. He's one of my he's one of the guys that helps manage my data sheets and other stuff. And he is saying, "Else, hope you're all doing great. Sorry for my absence last weekend." Oh, hey, life happens, man. It does. So it's not a big deal. And light speed, like the ability. It does. I'll showcase it off here, Twilight. I'll showcase the ability here. So here we go. We're gonna go zone 16 because that's where we've been playing with them last week. We'll play with them this week at zone 16. So it should be fairly easy for this squad. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun layout. All right, so I'll do my 4 over here, my 4 over here. We'll drop, and here's how Crasher works. Hey, we actually have good animations now. And she can do some good damage. And she's got a great AOA, so that just totally, this team just, and along with Crasher, really just cleared out this, the front of this base. Who is this? This was Orion Pax. Dang, wow. And Cheeto, I promise you, the next build out that we do to test these bots, I'll make sure to attack your base. I'm gonna drop Fellbat right there, and let's see. We're gonna use Crasher right up here on this auto cannon here, and get the AOE going there. So that looked really nice. And we're gonna drop another electric tower. And of course, my scout gets stunned. We're gonna bring in my Black Arachnia. She'll come in over here. She'll take out that shield gen. And then we're gonna take Crasher right up against this Autobot outpost. Watch this. Boom. The HQ fell before the outpost bot did. That's terrific. That I thought was funny. That I thought was just funny. The HQ fell before the outpost broke. All right. Now I promised Cheeto I would hit him here, so let's go hit Cheeto PT. There he is. We're gonna visit his base. Oh, Cheeto totally did change his base layout. Oh, nice. Let's go have some fun with Cheeto's base. I think I'm going to actually have to bring a combiner in for this one. We'll see. And we're going to drop a Prima Prime here. I'm going to treat this just like it's a normal battle. So we're going to see it. I'm not going hard mode yet. I'm just going to go out this way. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be bringing a combiner for going against the cool cat Cheeto. Now let's see. Okay, interesting. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, cool. Where do I want to start off? I'm gonna bring my Dino King over here. He's gonna be getting zapped, which is terrific. Just what I want. Oh, he's out of range. Nice. All right. So we're going to charge him up here. Oh, he won't. There we go. I was about to say. We'll get him up. We'll get him going up there. We'll hit his orb. And then we're going to drop some acid back there behind the base. Oh, he put Skyrain in here. Nice. Cheeto's making everything challenging and fun. And then you know what? I'm gonna bombard his. Oh dang man, got taken down, but did take down the shield gen. All right, that makes me happy. I was not expecting Dino King to drop that fast, but then again, it is Cheeto's base, so why not? And then I'm going to come over here, hit this mortar. Oh, good AoE on that. That was really nice. And we're going to drop a stunning tower over here. And we're going to hit Skyrain with Crasher real quick, see what she does on him. Ooh, that was interesting. Nice. Did some damage to him. That's awesome. And yeah, there he went. There he went. Down he goes. And yeah, we're gonna drop another stunner over here. We're gonna take out that outpost bot there. And let's see. We're gonna bring in my Black Arachnia. She's gonna go in there. I'm gonna bring Crasher up here against this. Whoa! Nice, 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 nice. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Crasher can target the HQ, as you just saw. So yeah, and then let's bring in our high DPS Snapdragon. I targeted him at oh, Snapdragon hit the HQ. Snapdragon actually hit the HQ. All right. All right, and then we're gonna drop Prima right down out here, which this is gonna be a cool little effect. As you can see now you can activate the Prime's ability. This is Prime's 2.0, reusing the Prime's ability. They do need to charge up. And Cheeto's giving me a good run for my money here, but it dropped. Cheeto, good challenge, buddy. Thank you for that. I really did appreciate that. That was good. You made me sweat a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie at all. And now let's see what Cheeto did against me. Because this is going to be this is like a reaction video. I love it. We're going to clear out my Prime course and my building course. So, he's bringing in 3 bots, a Scully, Barricade, and his Titan. All right. And no doubt... Oh, damn, look at that. He's just pounding up down here with this Scully. All right. I'm surprised you haven't launched your Barricade yet. That's going to come soon, I guess. Now, let's see how the Titans are doing. They're fighting. Okay. But there's the Barricade. Okay. Nice. Hops over there. It's getting hit by that beam laser. Now he's in stealth mode. Okay. He's charging that HQ. Yep. That Barricade's going to take it down. I know it. I can see it. It's going to happen. He charged it again. Alright. Let's see. Oh, his Scully finally fell. And yeah, he's just taking that Barricade to town on that HQ. And there it went. I knew that was going to fall. Hey, it happens. And so now I gotta do some fortifying, and like I said, and Cheeto knows, I gotta change my base layout some to update some stuff, and having that Barricade just pummel that stealth on him really is a game changer, because you weren't triggering anything, Cheeto. I mean, none of my defenses were seeing your Barricade, which were pissing me off. But that was still a good run. So thank you there, Cheeto. That was great, bro. That was great. So yeah. What are you guys thinking of Wheelie and Crasher so far? You guys liking them? I think the majority of us over in playtest really are. I've got some updates to make to my data sheets, but I really am liking these new bots. We're trying to get them out so that they're out in a good condition when people come and go for these bots, and we're trying to relay really good info. Yeah, Blaze and 8. Hey, Blaze. Yeah, that barricade went through. That's the one great thing about barricade with the stealth is that he can solo a base no problem at all. Yeah, like Cheeto just said, it is nice to have a lot of new content. We haven't had a lot going on PT until Tyrannotron and version 29 and these new bots. So it's been nice to have something to look at it. And I'm really liking the new bots. I'm liking Crasher and Wheelie. I honestly, and a lot of you guys that are in the PT chat know that when I heard that Wheelie was being dropped, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Really? Shouldn't he be a combat?" And no, they're looking to be really good bots. Like I said, I don't think that they're going to be anyone's frontliners, but they're going to be a very wanted contribution to a squad. So I definitely think that they're going to be a must-have or a must-want. They're not going to be a bot that if you're missing them in your squad, no big deal. But if you have them in your squad, they're going to help make a difference. As you guys saw, I went after Cheeto's base, and I used Crasher in that. So that was a fun exercise. So Cheeto, one, thanks for obliterating my base with your berry, and two, thanks for being a good sport about me beating your base with Crasher on the squad. So that was good and fun. And Cheeto and I we're good buds like that. So we'll tease each other, we'll razz each other, just like I do with SoundClaw, just like I do with Megatron, just like I do with Smokescreen. I'll razz them all good. And yeah, I am really liking Crasher in this regard. Got them. We're getting them they're in a very good spot now. I don't want to say that they're finalized yet. And if I were to rate these bots, I would probably give them a high rating, like 5. I wouldn't say they're quite prime level in terms of a rating, but they're definitely high up there. I would definitely have no problem suggesting them be added to a squad. But again, that all depends upon the squad composition and the base you're going against. I am not going to say that they're situational, because they're not. You can use them in multiple ways. A lot of people are going to compare them to Iron Bison and Lightspeed, which in a way is kind of fair, but those guys are warriors, where Crasher and Wheelie are special ranged scouts. So there's some advantages to that. There's also some disadvantages. They're not going to get a shield like warriors have, but being a scout, they will hop out of the way of danger. So it's really good, and I think they will be a very good added bonus to most teams. I don't see them being ignored anytime soon, and I hope a lot of people will see the value in them, because they really are good. And like Cheeto said, it's all in fun. It's not here to thwart or flex or anything like that. And I'm sorry if you guys hear the background. The landscapers are coming through the property right now. But no, I mean these bots are really really good. I like them, and I haven't said that in a long time. You know, I have not said that I like the bot aside from a combat bot with Tyrannotron and Scorpulator, but I haven't said I liked a new bot uh, in a while. So I'm really digging the fact that these guys are good, and that the playtest dev team have been listening to our concerns and recommendations. And I know that our recommendations are exactly that. The recommendations, they won't necessarily be followed, but at the same time, you know, really enjoying the fact that they did listen to us, give us a range increase, you know, gave them some stats boosting. So that was really good. And I will be updating the sheets later, my data sheets later, for the new bots, for the new changes reflected in those updates. So let's go check in here. We've got 1,082 participants for the giveaway, which is really nice. Wow, that it's kind of slowed down since the stream, and I'm blaming the stream for it slowing down. So yeah, I agree with you there, Twilight. I would definitely put Crasher on my second squad along with, you know, my rushers and some of my warriors. I would definitely do that. Funny idea for a team composition. How about Lightspeed, Iron Bison, Wheelie, and Crasher, and other jumping bots, all on one squad? So okay, well we could try that. That's what we do here on CFTactics. We do experiments. We like playing around with this stuff. Let's give that a shot. Let's give that a shot. So we're gonna pretty much stick. I'm gonna clear this all out. Okay. So we got Crasher. Who else did we say? Iron Bison, Lightspeed. Yeah, we'll put them on. You know what? I'm gonna do it by name. There we go, because it's easier that way. Iron Bison. Oh, Bombshell's a scout, so he'll hop. Scavenger's a scout, so they hop. So we'll get those guys in here. Okay, let's see. We're talking Iron Bison. Where are you, Iron Bison? I'm only in the D's, of course. But yeah, let's try an all scout team. Let's see what happens there. Nothing bad can happen from that.